Hi, I'm children's author Artie Bennett, and I'm elated to be here to share my love of books and the importance of reading. If I wasn't a big reader when I was a kid, I would not be an author today. I've written several super fun children's books, including the classic children's book, everyone's favorite, my first mature work, The Butt Buck, winner of the Reuben Award, and that's not a corned beef sandwich. Butt Book was followed by my number two children's book, Poopendous, the inside scoop on every type and use of poop, described as a sort of poop safari with lots of great science. Now, Poopendous was followed by my first storybook in verse, Panda Melts Down. This one is about a little panda having a really rough day. You see the effect it has on Mama Panda. Now, this one features a cute refrain that runs through it with variations along the way. Uh-oh, here it comes. Here comes that frown. Peter Panda melts down. Actually makes a great interactive book. When I have appearances, I allow children. Actually, it's not a matter of allowing. They do it spontaneously. They chime in on the downbeat. Peter Panda melts down. And I watch their downs intensify along with Peter Panda's meltdowns. Now we got right back on track, though, after Peter Panda melts down with another fun, science-based, nonfiction rhyming book. And that one is Belches, Burps, and Farts. Oh my. This one is explosively funny. Yep, they say it's a gas. It has a 2-page fact spread at the end. Fartastic facts and burptacular bits filled with amazing science underlying the verses in this book. This one is a treat. After Belches, Burps, and Farts, oh my, there was What's Afoot, your complete offbeat guide to feet. Also, it includes a 2-page fact spread. This one, they say, is guaranteed to knock your socks off. Then we come to my latest picture book, The True Story of Zippy Chippy, the little horse that couldn't. This one is about a legendary racehorse, and we'll talk a little bit more about this in just a moment. Now, after Zippy Chippy, or actually before Zippy Chippy, if these books aren't enough, I'm also the author of 2 riotously funny joke and riddle books. There is The Universe's Greatest Dinosaur Jokes and Prehistoric Puns. And there's, you guys will love this one, The Universe's Greatest School Jokes and Rip-Roaring Riddles. Each of these joke and riddle books has more than 650 jokes and riddles, some of them funny. Now, you've seen all of my books, but I've been really chomping at the bit to tell you about the true story of Zippy Chippy, my first biography, and my first picture book in prose. Now, the true story of Zippy Chippy, the little horse that couldn't, this one came out February 25th, earlier this year, just before the world was turned upside down. Zippy Chippy's a beloved racehorse. He ran 100 races, and he lost every single one. But in the process, he became a folk hero just like his legendary ancestors, which include Man of War, some of the greatest horses ever to run a race. When I stumbled upon his story, I knew I had to bring it to the attention of young readers. It's a story filled with mischief. It's a story filled with gobs of humor. It's also a story that touched my heart, and I know it will touch yours. Amazingly, Zippy is still alive today at 29 plus years old. That's mighty old for a horse. His beard is grayer than mine, but he's living in comfort and dignity. old friends at Cabin Creek Farm in upstate New York. Now, I visited Zippy Chippy a couple of years ago. Here he is with his best friend and stablemate, Red Down South. I'm the one on your right. It looks like Red Down South is giving me a raspberry. He didn't like my intruding upon his friendship with Zippy Chippy. Zippy gave me permission to write his inspirational story. But when I asked him for his blessing, I'm afraid he did say, nay. The book is beautifully illustrated by Dave Soleil, who captures the soul of a steed. Now, the true story of Zippy Chippy is a horse of a different color for me. It is my first picture book biography. It is my first picture book in prose. My previous ones were all in inspired verse. There are many important lessons in Zippy Chippy. Among them, he teaches us to never give up on our dreams, even when their fulfillment may be somewhat elusive. He teaches us never to fear failure. Zippy tried and tried and tried. With its powerful message of hope and determination, and its healing dose of humor, it could well be the perfect storybook for our times. Well, it's been a pleasure to visit with you. Please look for my books. They're widely available at your local bookseller, on Amazon, and at your public library. Librarians and educators regularly tell me that my books show kids how much fun a book can be and get kids fired up about reading. And kids always tell me that they can't get enough of them. These are books that never languish on the shelves. So until we meet again, bye-bye, happy reading, and giddy up.